I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up, no, I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without
Hey everyone, welcome back and thank you so much for clicking on today's Clean With Me video. Today's video is going to be a Clean With Me messy house where I take you along to clean with me after being sick, and I'm hoping to give you guys some real life cleaning motivation while cleaning the house. So if you have a messy house that you need to tackle, or you just need some real life cleaning motivation, then make sure you hit that subscribe button so you guys never miss out on a future video. I know I have been absent for quite a little while and I'm going to touch base on that here in a little bit, but go ahead and put me up on whatever device you have and let's get cleaning.
Sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes, wish you could see the things I see.
So like I said, I was absent for the entire month of September, and me and my husband actually ended up contracting COVID. It was pretty intense. We also ended up with pneumonia, and it was so bad that my husband ended up being hospitalized for 5 days and we were on oxygen. It was just really scary and super crazy, but we are all doing so much better now, thankfully. I'm so happy and blessed to be saying that to you guys. You have no idea. We did have a rough couple of scary days, but we had an amazing support system and we just managed to get through it and are feeling so much better. But as you guys can see, we were pretty much in survival mode. My kids played down here every single day. We had the TV on every single day, and the house definitely shows for it. So with the energy that I finally have without overdoing it, I ended up taking lots of breaks. I was able to finally pitch in down here and get this entire space nice and clean and disinfected, because after being bedridden and on the couch for a whole entire month, I just really wanted to get up and move my body, and it really felt good. But again, I made sure not to overdo it because this was a huge mess, and my kids were so amazing. They were such great helpers. Their rooms were 10 times the mess that this is. So later on, they actually end up cleaning their rooms, but they are going to help me clean up this huge mess down here. So my husband is actually a week behind me in symptoms at this point, and I just had him pretty much sitting off camera, making sure that he doesn't overdo anything, as well as myself, obviously. But I knew that I had a lot more energy and I was able to do a lot more. At this point, I had taken care of the kids pretty much solo for an entire week. I had the kids home. They actually went and stayed with my parents the day my husband got admitted to the hospital, and I was super grateful at that point, because at this time, I was just not able to care for them like they should be cared for. You guys can see that they were just pretty much living in survival mode in chaos, and it's just really ultimately not fair to them. I was so grateful that my mom was able to take my kids and take care of them for those 5 days that my husband was in the hospital. And I actually did not know that he was going to be admitted the day my mom came and got them. He was admitted the night they had left, so it wasn't planned or anything like that. So he's off camera, just taking it easy, kind of just supporting us verbally and kind of trying to help keep the kids on track while I tackle it physically. And like I said, making sure to give myself lots of breaks in between, because I definitely did not want to overdo it.
Feels like I am losing my grip, going crazy, 'cause this doesn't make any sense. You're broken down all my defenses. No way back to the
So because we were sick for the entire month of September, it seems like when we got better, it just flew by. Obviously, in the moment, it seemed like it was ages, but September just went by so dang quickly. And now we are almost to the middle of October already. Halloween is right around the corner, and so is Christmas, you guys. I cannot even believe it. It is so crazy. Here in Utah, we are already into a cold front this week. It is so chilly, and we've even got snow up on the mountains, which, if you don't know, I'm definitely here for the cooler temps. I would much rather be in fall and winter than in the summer. I do not thrive in the heat at all, but I love that my kids can play outside. So with the cooler temperatures comes the kids being inside a lot more, which means a lot more messes to clean up, and ultimately providing you guys real life motivation. So I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you are. Let me know down below if you guys are already prepped for Halloween. Do you guys do Halloween in your house? Let me know down below.
I stare at you and wonder if you had my eyes to see, would you have found her? Would you be a rock if I'm a twister, or a bed for her to be, and while you kiss her, I know it's not.
So while I was vacuuming, we were listening to a YouTube channel that plays music that they play throughout the Disney parks. I had never listened to this channel before, but I had some friends kind of get me hooked on this style of music, and it was really fun to have playing while my kids were cleaning. They were having fun guessing the songs that were playing of which movies they belong to. But can we talk about for a minute the carpet lines on this carpet? It is seriously one of my favorite things to do. And look at that canister, you guys. Can you even believe that? That came off the couch and the floor combined. I was so appalled, but I'm going to give you guys a really satisfying before and after now, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to tackle this giant mess. It felt so much better, and even my kids were excited about it.
Dressed up, I stare at you and wonder if you had my hands to lead, would you have gone there? I heard it's not the ordinary days that make this go away. I'm looking at your face, but you just turn the other way. I know it's not just ordinary people who would sympathize. I know it's not just ordinary minds that think alike. Winking, thinking it was you.
Next, we are moving on to my kids' bathroom, and you guys, I can't even imagine, I don't want to think about how disgusting this bathroom is. I seriously am going to be giving this entire bathroom an overhaul. The toilet's disgusting. The entire place is disgusting. So I knew coming into this was going to be quite the project, and it actually ended up taking me all afternoon, but it felt so much better to have this cleaned. You guys can imagine an entire month of the bathroom not being cleaned with 3 kids that are constantly in and out, 2 of which are boys. It ended up being really gross, but it needs to get done, and it feels so much better now that it is done.
So listen, baby, listen carefully, 'cause I got something to say. I feel us fading, listen carefully, let's stop this charade, stop this charade.
So if you guys noticed, I like to spray my cleaners in order of the areas that I'm going to clean. So when this first started in the bathroom, I got the toilet all sprayed down, and then I moved over to the counters and sprayed that down. So that way they have enough time to sit on the surface before I wipe them off. And then I always like to come in here with disinfecting wipes and wipe everything down and then just toss them in the garbage. I know that's not like the most eco-friendly thing, but I don't like to mess around, especially in the bathroom. I don't mind using rags in other areas of my home, but the bathroom, I draw a hard line. I use bleach in disinfecting, and I also use disinfecting wipes to wipe areas down.
It's not too late to be heard, so tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know, and stop this charade.
So I rarely use this bathroom, but I do come in here and clean it. And so it's something that I always forget until I come in here and clean the bathroom is just my kids' level and where their mess is, because we're adults and we're bigger than kids. Usually we are at our own eye level, and that's kind of what we see and what we clean. But when you really get down on a kid's level, you can just see how much gunk and grime is all over the place. I was really glad to get right in there and get down on the floor and get eye level with what my kids touch, and I made sure not to leave any surface unwiped.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be.
So here is the after shot of the bathroom, nice and wiped down and clean and fresh. It smells amazing in here. It feels so good to have it done, even though I didn't really want to tackle it. It was so nasty though, as you guys saw. Speaking of, do you guys really like seeing a before and after right at the end when the room is clean? Or do you like me to just jump right to the chase and show the after once I'm done cleaning? Let me know down below. And now we are going to move to my landing. You guys, look at like the hand marks on my railing, the dog and cat hair in the cracks of the stairs. Look how gross this is. Again, a whole entire month without being vacuumed, wiped down, dusted, or anything. So this space definitely needed a little bit of TLC, and again, I wanted to make sure I came in here and really got in and disinfected these surfaces that my kids touch on the daily, several times a day, and my husband and myself as well. I was hell-bent on getting in here and just wiping everything down, and it feels really good once it's all done. I'll tell you what, I slept so good this night, and it felt good to actually be up and moving my body and accomplishing stuff that I hadn't been able to do. Taking a whole entire month off of doing anything has really given me a whole different perspective on how much joy and mental clarity cleaning my house is. I don't like doing it. I don't think anybody really likes truly cleaning a lot. Maybe they do. I could be just the odd one out, but I noticed the entire month that it was just, there were areas I would pass by daily that I wanted to clean and I knew I couldn't. So to be able to come in here and do these things was seriously just such a joy for me.
Thought it would be different
when I got my things in place, stuck in this commotion. How come I ain't past this yet? I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Start a life in the country, I could say yes to that. Whatever way you want me, I'll learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be fighting, cause I am still the same. I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll still be the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll still be the same. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but some things stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but some things stayed the same.
Alright, you guys, the stairs and the landing are completely done. It feels so good to have this whole space vacuumed and cleaned and wiped down and disinfected, and it looks a lot better, if I do say so myself. We are going to tackle my 2-year-old's bedroom for the end of this video. As you guys can see, it's no different from the downstairs and my kids' rooms. It's pretty much survival mode. They would come in here and play and just dump everything out. If we were in the kitchen trying to cook something in between me laying in bed and my husband laying in bed. So I'm just going to take the time to come in here and reorganize. My 2-year-old can help clean up, but it's at a very, very slow pace and he gets distracted easily because he's 2. So I'm just going to come in here, start with fresh empty bins and just reorganize and put everything back in its place.
Hoping you will
Another thing that I really wanted to tackle on this day was everybody's bedding getting washed. You obviously don't get to see anybody's bedding but my 2-year-olds because they're in their rooms cleaning and I don't film cleaning my bedroom, but he needs some fresh bedding, nice clean sheets, and new blankets. And then I'm actually going to put his little stuffies in here as well. Let me know down below if you guys have or had little ones obsessed with little stuffies. These are all of his little stuffies that he cannot sleep without. And this is the final product, nice and clean and more organized, only for him to come back in here and trash it all again, but that's okay. It looks good for a couple minutes, and I'm so glad that you guys stayed to the end. Let me know down below if you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.